nervous.
Don't be, no.
Good evening. Thank you so much for such a great welcome, One Young World. And thank you, David and Katie, for having me here and for organizing such a wonderful event. Thank you. It's an honor to be here tonight, and it's inspiring to see such a great, dynamic group of future leaders. It motivates me to know that you will be running the world in years to come. And by judging by everything I've seen and heard today, I'm sure you'll make a brilliant job of it. You can all make a difference and lead the world upward and forward into new positive directions. However, along the way, you are bound to meet obstacles, and you'll need all the friends and support to overcome the many challenges you will come up against. Look around, all of you, here tonight. This is your support group, and by uniting and standing together, you will be unstoppable. I've always welcomed challenges in my career, and I faced my share of battles as a woman of color. It's been a challenge to receive fair recognition and to shape the waves of change, not just for myself, but for everyone. But alongside Beth Ann Hardison and Iman, my colleagues in the fashion industry, we have brought about the real, tangible change. I could share many of countless stories of challenges I faced, but a particular memorable one of ours was pushing casting directors and brands to use models of color on the runway and in their campaigns. Many were quick to say this was a complaint, but it was not a complaint. It was a valid conversation to have to ensure that there be a balance of diversity in my industry. We're not there yet, but things are certainly getting better. This is just one. Oh, thanks. I'm nervous. But this is just one of many triumphs to show that how determination in the face of adversity results in a positive sartorial outcome. You are one of the change makers, of the true change makers. You are one of the most valuable resources there are. And undoubtedly, you already face and will continue to face immense pressures in today's cultural climate. But I'm here to tell you, you can and you will achieve your goal. We are familiar with social media these days, but it's become a wonderful way for people to communicate and exchange ideas and provide platform for people's voices to be heard. But on the contrary, social media can sometimes create unrealistic portrayal of reality, inducing depression and low self-esteem. In today's cultural climate, I want to urge you to use social media and use it as a platform constructively and for change. Do not retreat. You are our future, and we need you to be forward thinkers to develop solutions to the many global issues that stand before us. You've been learning from some great people in the last few days, one of them being today Mary Robinson, the former president of Ireland. And there are so many, we should clap. And there are so many great people that I can think of. Yes, President Nelson Mandela, who is very near dear to me, Sir Bob Geldof, Malala, and President Barack Obama. And the list can go on and on. Look to them as your inspiration to jumpstart the developments of your own innovative solutions. In fact, Just a few days ago, I read about the incredible works of Reed Jobs, the son of Laureen and the late Steve Jobs. He's just 27 years old, and he launched a nonprofit called Count Me In that makes it possible for cancer patients anywhere in the United States and Canada to engage directly with researchers and share their information as part of projects in specific cancer types. Cancer is just one of the big problems that humanity faces, and it's amazing to see a young man making innovative strides to tackle this issue, and many of our loved ones who are impacted by this. What a brilliant initiative. As you go out into the world, I challenge you to explore your passions through a humanitarian lens. You'll find that you'll begin to tackle large humanitarian issues, which will garner strength in numbers and input from many different voices. And this is good. In my experience, the greatest impact and the best solutions come about when people from diverse backgrounds bound together by a common goal. It is truly a beautiful experience to be part of a meaningful change. And we are all part of this meaningful change by just being here tonight. I am very proud to be a Londoner. I'm very proud of my hometown, where in fact, One Young World will be taking place. Well, the One Young World event will be taking place there next year. It's quite likely to be the most multicultural city on the planet, and waves of immigration has evolved into the city, one of the most bustling metropolitan centers in our world. I see it as a truly exciting development in the history of the human race, an example of a variety of voices, young or old, Muslim or Christian, man or women, working together to benefit the city. The world changes when we work together. So, when you leave here tonight, I want you to take away this. Do not let the voices of doubt put out your fire. Build up your peers. Invite others to join your mission. You are the future of the world, and I know that you'll carry that forward with you. Thank you so much for today, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you next year in London at One Young World. Thank you.
Thank you.
I made a mess.
No, it's fantastic. Thank you. Can we have a huge round of applause for Naomi? Thank you so much. I told you we had some pretty special speakers. We're also going to release our counselors from the stage, who've been sitting there very patiently, so a huge round.